Pictures of the Prime Minister who has landed in Bengaluru. Packed schedule for the Prime Minister with the focus on giving Bengaluru a connectivity boost by inaugurating the much delayed, the 8-year-long delay after which the yellow line of the metro will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi. On your screen are pictures of that moment when the Prime Minister landed, and this is the photo op. So it is the Prime Minister who has arrived in Bengaluru. He will flag off 3 Vande Bharat express trains at the KSR railway station in Bengaluru, after which he will also flag off the yellow line over which there is so much of a credit war that's going on, and undertake a metro ride from RV Road, which is Ragiguda, to the Electronic City metro station. The Prime Minister will also inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of the urban connectivity projects in Bengaluru, and after which there will be a public function. So on your screens are pictures of both the Prime Minister's convoy and the picture of the moment when the Prime Minister landed in Bengaluru, and the photo op over there. Neha continues to stay with us. The headline from today's event is all the credit war that's going on. We saw the back and forth between the BJP and the Congress. It is Priyank Kharge who's leading the offensive from the Congress. From the BJP, it is Tejasvi Surya who has hit back. Shobha Karandlaje, you spoke to her. Even she targeted the Congress for playing politics over something that's going to give a huge relief to citizens of the city. So, Neha, tell us about this delay. 8 years, there was a delay over this Yellow Line project. Today, there are people who are cheering because for them, this is going to prove as a huge relief, especially for commuters, for office goers. What more do we know?
Well, absolutely. Of course, for our viewers who aren't from Bengaluru, just to put this in perspective, this yellow line of the metro that you see that's going to be inaugurated would be connecting South Bengaluru. Now, when we say South Bengaluru, we're referring to areas like Ragiguda, Jayanagar, JP Nagar, these areas, all the way till Electronic City, which in fact often tends to get traffic choked because of the Silk Board Junction and a host of other, traffic logged areas in and around that space as well. Now, essentially, with the metro line being inaugurated here, hopefully the road traffic would now shift to the metro is the hope, and giving commuters, yet another reason, of course, to rejoice today in the city. We'll try and get in a word from a few people over here, locals. So I want to start by asking you, how important is this metro line for commuters? For Bangalore's traffic on the whole, if I could ask you?
I think it's a really important thing. It's good that they're getting the project up and running. Hopefully they maintain it really well, and hopefully they make really good use of it actually.
Okay. I want to ask you, sir, there's a massive political war that's broken out. The central government claims credit, the state government claims credit. Is this something that really matters to the people, or is it just that, the metro lines here, let's set the politics aside?
It doesn't matter who gets the credit because once and for all it's benefiting everybody. I think people should give less importance to whose credit it's going to, and people should focus on how we can develop things more better. There are other things in hand that people can work on in Karnataka. I think they should focus on that.
Are you hopeful that this would bring down the traffic on the roads? Because the metro connectivity slowly increasing across the city. In your view, do you somewhere feel that this would help ease the traffic?
Yeah, definitely it will help. Actually, it will reduce the footfall on traffic and on a very much larger scale actually. Because many people travel across Bangalore, it's a lot of floating footfall here. So it will definitely help.
Thank you. Well, of course, Bengalurans here rejoicing today as the metro line is all set to be inaugurated. Just one glimpse today of the people who really come out over here to welcome the Prime Minister to Bengaluru, to thank him as well, of course, for the metro line. Even as that credit war there continues, it really seems like, people not too perturbed really by the politics around us, just happy that the infrastructure in the city has been improved and that they get the metro line that they've been waiting for a really, really long time.
Yes, and Neha, keep us up to speed with the latest developments and get us the voices of the people who are in fact going to be the beneficiaries of this mega connectivity and infra project. There is a credit war, and what did DK Shivakumar have to say? The Congress party, all its leaders are reiterating one charge, and that charge is that the centre has been neglecting the state of Karnataka. If that is the case, then why is there this thrust on Bengaluru's urban infrastructure? Here's another attack that's coming in from the Congress party. This is the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, DK Shivakumar, who says that when he meets the Prime Minister today, he will raise the issues of Karnataka, and he will say that the world looks at India and looks at the progress of Karnataka, and that is why Karnataka and its issues should not be ignored. Let's listen in.
We have not been given sufficient funds. Bangalore has been neglected. That is what I would like to remind the Honorable Prime Minister, that you have to take care of Bangalore like a national capital. This is a city which is giving more strength. Bangalore, India has to be seen through Bangalore. That is also what Mr. Vajpayee had said earlier. So this is a very Bangalore, the entire world will look India through Bangalore. That is what I am repeating again and again. No MP, MLA of BJP, they have not met the Prime Minister, they have not requested, they have not taken care. You please tell me one thing which they have done at the time of their government here. They could not meet the Prime Minister here. Once, even at the time of where there is a calamity, they have not met. It is all nothing. They are just waste. In the name of Narendra Modi or BJP, they are getting votes and winning. They have nothing done to the state of Karnataka.
Nothing has been done for the state. That is the charge coming in from the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivakumar. But in Bengaluru, the credit war over Namma metro line is intensifying on the inauguration day. Now, we're going to take you through some more pictures. At the Ragigudda metro station, separate hoardings have been put up. One by the state government that features the pictures of the Chief Minister and other Congress leaders, and the other is the picture put up by the BJP. This features pictures of the Prime Minister alongside other state BJP leaders. Now, the yellow line is set to be flagged off. The political battle for ownership of this project is playing out, and it's playing out visibly on the streets and through political statements. These are pictures brought to you by my colleague Neha as she gets you the mood and the sense of the politics. We heard that statement that came in, Neha, from D.K. Shivakumar. He has made some stinging charges. He says Karnataka has been neglected by the central government. He also goes on to add that Karnataka and, especially Bengaluru city should be taken care of and should be given the status and the attention that the national capital gets.
Well, that's absolutely right. Of course, Sagarika, just one glimpse here, and the credit war that's been breaking out in the state over the metro line's inauguration has been made quite clear. On one hand, of course, you'd see posters or hoardings over here with all of the BJP leaders, including the Prime Minister. In fact, the Bangalore South MP, former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, the leader of opposition, Mr. R. Ashok, and a host of others. And on the other side, of course, you'd just be able to see a little further. Of course, while there's a massive crowd here, my video journalist Dilip is trying to give you a clearer picture of those hoardings that we had sent earlier, wherein on the other side, of course, you have hoardings of all of the Congress leaders. Again, furthering the credit war here, of course, that's been breaking out. Really questions being raised about, who is to take credit for this. But does this really matter to the people of the city? Well, evidently not. Of course, we'll try speaking to a couple of more people here and get in a voice. Sir, if I could speak to you, we're seeing that there's a huge credit war that's breaking out over the inauguration of the metro line. Centre takes credit, state takes credit. As a voter, as someone who's living in this area, sir, does all of this really matter to you? Or are you just happy that the metro line is being inaugurated?
Yes, I'm very happy. Very happy it's being inaugurated. It's for the benefit of all the general public is being inaugurated, and we're all happy. He's doing a very good job. The team is doing a very good job for us. We are very happy about it.
So how do you see the credit war, sir? Mr. D.K. Shivakumar says that, the centre hasn't given funds for the metro. You have Tejasvi Surya, the MP, who says that, it's all of the centre's work that's allowed for this metro line to come up. How do you, as a common man, see this war today that's breaking out?
I have no idea, no comments. No comments on this. I have no idea.
The politics, let's keep the politics out of this.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So if I could ask you, as, of course, someone today who's probably been living in this area, how important is this metro? Does the politics around this really matter to you?
No, it's not only about funds what you are talking about. It's the time what our MP has given, Tejasvi Surya. Actually, because of him, we are able to see this today, or else it would have taken one more year.
Right. Thank you. Well, of course, residents, locals, voters over here just happy that the metro line, of course, has finally been flagged off or would be flagged off today. But we'll really have to wait and see. There's clearly no end to the credit war that's broken out in Bengaluru.
And I want you to stay with us, Neha, as we get our viewers live coverage of the mega connectivity boost in Bengaluru. The focus is on the credit war and also the charges that are flying thick and fast between the Congress and the BJP. The Prime Minister has reached, and in moments from now, the big event will begin. Stay with us. We'll be back with more news and updates, taking a short break.